Dr. Sarah here. So as a leader, do you ever wonder, why do I feel so drained? Why do I feel like I don't have any energy? How do I continue doing what I am doing? So when I hear this kind of question from my leaders, I always ask them to do the stoplight exercise. So the stoplight exercise is a really cool way to just take a moment and pause and to reflect on what's going on with your business, with your project, with your team, you name it. So just like a stoplight, that if you were driving in traffic, we have the red, yellow, green, right? Red is like no, stop, yellow is like caution and green's like go full force. So red. When you are feeling drained and that you don't really have energy or interest in whatever project you have going on with your team or organization, think about red. Like, what is something that is going on, whether it's in your work environment, whether it's with a project you're working on with a client or another department. What is something, name something that as you participate in it, you just feel drained. It's just exhausting. You dread doing it. It may be a particular type of work, a certain task. It could be a certain type of day, time of day. It can, whatever it is in your context that you are like, ugh, I do not want to do that right now. So reflect on that and write it down. Then yellow is caution. So this is where we really need to do some reflection and mindfulness work and about our work environments and about the work we're doing as leaders, and sort of say, hey, what is something that it's not a red light yet, it's not something you absolutely dread yet, but maybe it's a work project or something along those lines that maybe it's a little bit more frustrating than it should be, or maybe you're not excited about it, but you don't necessarily dread it yet, but is more of that yellow light. Like, I'm gonna watch this one. I'm gonna make sure that this doesn't move to red, and I want to keep an eye on it. And then green. What is a project that you are working on with your team or for your organization that you love, that brings you a lot of energy? And if you can name more than one, that's great. Put it down. So now we have this completed stoplight, right? We have our red, something that is a, oh no. We have our yellow, which is a caution, and we have our green, which is a we love it. As a leader, do that frequently, do that daily, do that weekly, whatever's appropriate for your context, and really reflect on it. If you find a theme across your greens, well, try to invest more energy and time doing greens. And if you can stop a yellow before it becomes a red, do that as well. And then if there's any way with the reds that you can delegate that work, or you can, find a way to do a different type of task, or hand that task over to a team member or something along those lines, do that as well. At the end of the day, as leaders, we want to make sure that we are being our most positive, and that we are really accentuating our strengths in our work and the strengths of our team. So I encourage you to go ahead and try this stoplight exercise, and also have your teams do it as well. Have it be a learning opportunity where you can share across the team in an authentic and transparent way, so that everyone knows each other's reds or greens. That can really help the team communicate and the team to succeed long term. So I hope that the stoplight exercise helps you if you are a leader that is just feeling a little bit drained, or a little bit really burdened by work, and use this as a mindfulness activity with your team as well. Okay, Dr. Sarah here. I hope that helps you.